So it's a smaller retail center here in Dallas, and it's in an area near a train stop when we started with the property, and they did have a live video monitoring company before it also. There wasn't an encampment, but there's a lot of homeless people all day, every day. The businesses that are in this retail center, they're fairly upscale, and that's not a good thing for this clientele at all. And that was the number one reason we were hired. So most of our companies, they're going to take vagrancy as just something like, well, what do you want us to do? The police aren't going to do anything about it. Like, I'm sorry, that's just, city's getting denser. That's just a problem you got. Like, we'll make a cursory effort. The salesman will tell you we're going to do it, and we'll make a cursory effort, but we're not really going to make a huge impact. Well, we've had this for a little more than 6 months, and people that do now show up once or so in a night are new faces we haven't seen. And I'm going to give you specifics in a second. And we talk to the speakers and they wander off pretty quick. But it took all this time because at first you're fighting off the same 5, 6, 7 guys almost nightly. And we talk to the speakers and, they're flicking it off, creating problems and acting like it. But we stay on them. And then we do call police. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. There's also a property owners association of a bunch of businesses around there that pays for a roaming security guard service, and we can dispatch them, and they will show up. But here's the 2 pieces of it that have made the biggest difference. One is that we don't stop, we stay on it, and they'll give up. If you're more annoying than they are, they will give up, and they stay off the property. And we started this before this property, but it's really worked well here. And to my knowledge, we're the only company doing this. So the live talk-down speakers are kind of old news. That's the first tool in this. It's the first tooth to this business. You can see it, and then there's a message on a speaker. The next evolution of that was, well, here now you can talk through these speakers very easily, and they're scalable and affordable. And so you can mention specifics if the companies choose to do so, and don't just play automated messages of like, hey, you in the orange shirt, stop pulling on door handles, that's criminal activity. So they know there's a human actually watching them. The messaging, though, even with live, is fairly similar no matter where you go. Like, you're in a restricted area, warning, leave immediately, police are on their way. So automated or not, they hear the same stuff, and it's just noise to them now. People ignore it. So we've been using creative, imaginative, and lighthearted messaging until you don't have to. It doesn't always apply. But in a lot of these, they're just people. Humans, first of all. That's one thing that we coach people to, keep in mind. And you can say things to them like, instead of just starting with threats, you're coming through the camera and you say things like, good news, you're the star of our surveillance show. The plot twist, you leave the area right now. And we have plenty of videos of people laughing, like they'll stop rolling their joint, put it back in their bag, look up, wave at the camera, and get up and walk away.